What's up, y'all? It's your girl D Footwork. Today I wanted to go over all of the October releases. I am streaming live on TikTok and YouTube as well. So I'm gonna check and make sure y'all can hear me on YouTube before I even go too deep into it. I checked on TikTok already because it's the first time I'm using the same mic for both. Let's make sure it works. I know they can hear me on TikTok. I'm trying to make sure y'all can hear me on here. Yep. All right, y'all can hear me on both of these bad boys. So we gonna go ahead and get into it. I have the calendar pulled up on my YouTube for anybody that's in my TikTok and wants to be on my YouTube. Instead, I'll actually have visuals that's on my TikTok, YouTube. But let's go ahead and get into it. We got a lot of shoes that's supposed to be dropping or were supposed to be dropping, and it kind of got pushed off all the way from September to now October. So we're putting a lot of weight on October to produce these shoes that we've been waiting on. Very first thing that I want to talk about is the fact that we never got the Terror Squads. And y'all know nobody else probably care about the Terror Squads, but I do. I deeply do. We were supposed to get Terror Squads in August. Beginning of August, then it was supposed to be end of August, we were supposed to get it. We still ain't got no Terror Squads. And I'm still waiting on Terror Squads. Impatiently waiting at this point on Terror Squads. I'm not happy, not a happy camper. So we can go ahead and look into whatever they're saying about these. But it's just looking like these not happening. And I'm not feeling it. Terror Squad Air Force Ones. Um, I'm not seeing any information. It's the last thing that we said was that it was supposed to be dropping on September the 30th. That's the last thing that we can see on here. September 30th is when it was supposed to drop, and no such luck. Update August, because we were supposed to get it in August. It said it was going to drop on September the 30th. They're telling all the story. I really don't care about the story and all this extra now. Like, give me the shoe. If you're not giving me the shoe, then I you can miss me with all of your storytelling and all of the history and all of that. But let's see what they talking about on eBay, cause they claiming that they on eBay. What is shipping from? Shipping from Georgia. At this point, hey man, do we need to go ahead and grab them off of eBay for um less than retail? Like, is these real? Is these legit? Cause see, nah, it says due to U.S. customs policies, the buyer of this item will need to pay import fees. But see, that's what's insane to me. It's saying that it's shipping from Georgia, but you saying, okay, how it's gonna say you located in Georgia, United States, in Argentina, but it's shipping from outside the U.S. See, I already know what that's giving. What's up, H. John Kicks? Yeah, I already know what that's giving. So I guess we ain't never getting the terror squads. That's what it's giving. We never getting the terror squads. We just gonna open it up with that. And let's go ahead and get into it. Are you gonna go for the Adidas for real jellyfish? Somebody in my YouTube comments asked. Yeah, I'm going for them, but I don't think I'm gonna hit them. I do think that these two pair that's coming out, the black and the green pair, have more stock than the original orange pair though. And apparently there's supposed to be some more that's dropping. So if we're gonna talk about the jellyfish, we'll talk about who in here wants to talk about. All right, we'll focus on the people that's actually here. Adidas, jellyfish. There's supposed to be some more colorways that's coming out. There's supposed to be an all black one that's coming out, and people are going cuckoo over Cocoa Puffs for those. I don't like this box. What is this? Is this the box that they coming in? This plain Adidas box? I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. Um, I had a picture that showed all of them. Here it goes. So boom. You're supposed to get a blue pair. Supposed to get the green pair and the black pair that's releasing now, and then the orange pair is already done for. So we got a blue pair and we got a black pair that's supposed to be coming out as well. Okay. Now, one thing I kind of want to go on is Soul Retriever. Do they have an actual site? Because I use Soul Retriever a lot. So let's see if they have an actual site. What we're going to do is take this off of here momentarily so I can go ahead and log in and get what I need. Um, I'm going to log in and we're going to see it on there. Love your channel and so happy I can catch a live stream. Appreciate that. Okay, so what we're going to do is take this off right now. We're going to close this when I find out how to do it. Never mind me. It has to be like a block or something. We're just going to drag it to the other side. Let's do that so y'all can't see it in the frame. And then I'm going to go ahead and log in. What's up to the people on TikTok? I'm trying to get a good cohesive calendar right now, and I'm finding that all of the calendars are not doing what they need to do. Do I want to do that? I don't really have to. Updated sneaker releases, Jordan sneaker releases. Yeah, no, I don't have to. I'm going to just use Soul Retriever, and I don't even have to drag it all the way over here. We can just keep it on the screen. Keep it for what it is. I don't have to log in. We're going to go ahead and get into it. But I've been looking for a, yeah, bro, can you prank call my friend? Absolutely not. What's your top sneakers for October? None, actually. I don't think I'm copying anything in October. I don't like any of the October releases. What's up, Sosa? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go through this calendar, and I'm going to try to go in order. But if the people in my chat want to talk about something, a specific shoe, I've been looking for a specific shoe, I'm going to cater to the people that's actually here and present, and we'll talk about the shoes that you want to talk about. No, I will not prank call your friend. No Zions, no. The original Zions are better. These Zions is coming out right now. No rare Air 11s. I won't be copying them, but we'll talk about all of these. Everybody, drop in the chat what you want to talk about, and I'll make sure we'll get it covered. Because I'm gonna cater to the people that's actually here. All right, so boom, this is what we got. The first big thing that we have coming up, because I know a lot of y'all were asking me about the Chase B and Travis jump bands. They ain't nowhere to really be found, y'all. We not seeing no information on them, so that's gonna have to be real touch and go, because I'm not seeing any information on those. So we can go ahead and get that out the way. The very first shoe that we have to talk about is the Jordan 5 Soft Pinks. Now, I'm not going to hold you. They got pushed back. Okay, I pretty much figured. I'm not going to hold you. I was calling around about the Soft Pinks today. I seen a rumor that it's $50K on sneakers, but I was calling around about the Soft Pinks today because if y'all haven't been paying attention, JD Sports didn't do exclusive access. And Foot Locker doesn't have any in-store pickup reservations for their Jordan 5s, the soft pink version. Now, that shoebox on these is really, really, really nice. And the fact that it's reflective, really nice as well. I don't see this shoe doing anything crazy, though. So I did my investigation because I had a moment of weary. I had a moment of hesitation because I was like, oh, wait, I might have been off on this one. But no, I peeped that JD Sports didn't have exclusive access up, so I called JD Sports. And I was like, hey, are y'all getting the release? Are y'all getting the Jordan 5s that's coming out this Saturday? And she was like, yeah, we're getting them. It's going to be a raffle. And I was like, okay, so a raffle online because it's Wednesday. By Wednesday, we would have exclusive access, online exclusive access, right? By Wednesday. Either Monday or Tuesday would be when we had exclusive access for in-store already. And it'd be so funny because the employees don't be knowing anything. Like, the employees literally know nothing. And she was just like, yeah, I don't know how those raffles go or anything. But, yeah, it doesn't look like it said it's supposed to be online, so just keep checking online. So I'm just like, okay, it's not given that we're going to have exclusive access. It doesn't even have the exclusive access icon on it, right? So I'm just like, yeah, it's probably not going to give exclusive access. These are probably going to be released first come, first serve from them, because she did tell me that they had them in the back. So when they said no exclusive access, or when I'm seeing it's not on exclusive access, I'm automatically worrying like, oh, crap, are we even going to get them? Are they late shipment? Is my initial reaction, like, crap, this could be late shipment. But she told me already they had them in the back. So I'm just like, all right, this going to be first come, first serve. I called Foot Locker. Foot Locker is like, oh, yeah, we got them. They're going to be first come, first serve. And some of the locations I called, some of the Foot Locker locations I called said they didn't have them. Shoe Palace said that they had some late shipments in, but I'm not knowing what stock is on those. I don't know what it's looking like in y'all city, but I don't know what stock is on those. And we got a lot of stuff going on this week. And this weekend in particular, because not only do we have the Jordan 5 soft pinks, if we're going to go in order, we also have the jellyfish that's dropping. Now, one thing that surprised me with the jellyfish is Ama Minier and the Whittaker group's approach to doing it, because usually Whittaker is always on BS and they never actually drop the shoes, right? Come on, man. I'm all for this. Hey, y'all playing. I'm off of it. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Instagram, because Whittaker posted something on Instagram about how they were releasing these, and it made me think the stock has to be very, very high on these bad boys. So we're gonna go to Ama Minier. They made a post about all the releases that they had this week and how it was jam packed. So they got the anniversaries that's dropping. They got these Asics that's dropping. They got the Pharrells, both colorways dropping. And then they have the HBCU 95 collections dropping. Spelman, Norfolk, FAMU. I wish they would have had a PV. They do what's dirty all the time. So they talked about all of those that was going to drop, right? The yard runners. And this is what they said for how they're going to release those, okay? Yeah, those Jordan 5 soft pinks are at retail price on StockX right now. Exactly. So, I mean, they must be available somewhere, right? But I'm still getting pre-orders for those. So, I really don't know about those fives. But I will have a pair in hand for y'all on release day to go over those. But we also have the jellyfish that's dropping that weekend as well. So, to get into the jellyfish, it says the Adidas Pharrell Williams Virginia All-Star Jellyfish green and white pair will have an in-store raffle entry for both colorways. It's required for purchase eligibility at all Ama Minier locations. So they saying all. And Social Status said the exact same thing. All locations are going to have an in-store raffle for these. No locations are going to do first come, first serve, which in all reality, Whittaker has to stop saying that they're even doing first come, first serve. I'm in the Discord for Whittaker, and all they talk about is how they said it was going to be first come, first serve, and all they did was a live raffle. They just don't do first come, first serves. And it's okay for them to say that. They don't have to act like they're doing first come, first serve. Just let the people know what's up. People be taking off, spending the night outside just for other people to walk up and have the same chance as them. So, yeah, entries are going to be open tomorrow and the day after that. So, we're going to have a long 2-day raffle for these shoes. You got the green version and you have the white and black version, open October 9th through 10th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. local time, and winners are going to be contacted to complete their purchase on release day. Y'all gonna wait till release day? Crazy. How you feeling about the 35th anniversary fives? The 35th anniversary fives. I actually like the shoe. It's not something I'm gonna get. As far as the fives that I'm going to cop this year, it's only going to be the fire reds. But it's not a bad shoe. It's not a bad looking shoe at all. And if you ask me, it's better than the Awake fives that's dropping this year. Or that dropped this year. For sure. So, yeah. That's that. That's this weekend. And there's also something else that's going on this weekend. First, let me post about being live as well, because y'all be swearing y'all be missing it, especially on TikTok. So let me post about being live on TikTok. And then let me share the stream. Bow, 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 bow. Copy the link. Pass for me. I don't like the soft pink. I'm gonna wait until the Black Cats. You know, I keep forgetting that the Black Cats are actually releasing this year. Not gonna hold you. I completely forgot that they were releasing this year. Y'all still saying that they're gonna do something. I'm telling y'all, Black Cat 4s are gonna sit. I don't know how I can tell y'all anymore. Black Cat 4s are going to sit, and y'all are gonna be shocked and appalled when they do. But I've warned you this entire time. They're sitting. I'm really upset about them terror squads though, y'all. Like, I want my terror squads. That was on my list. That was on my list to cop this year for sure. Copy, share. Can I just like save it as a picture? Save the image. Allow. I got all the fours I wanted. Easy pass on the Black Cats. Hey, I feel you. That's how I feel about those as well. We're gonna go ahead and post the link. We are live. Cool, cool, cool. And we gonna post that. And let me post on TikTok that I'm live as well. Cause y'all be swearing. Y'all ain't see it. They better not see it. My favorite show for the year, my favorite shoe for the year is the Cool Grade Nines. Been one of them since I was a kid. Let's flip the story. Uh-oh. I'll post it this way. Scar. Let's do it like this. I know my YouTube gonna be like, hey man, look, you gotta do what you gotta do. Cause y'all be swearing y'all don't know. So I'm gonna make sure y'all know. Tap in. Alright, cool. So we talked about the for reals. I do think that they're going to be heavily backdoored at the Whittaker shops, and that's the places that seem like they're getting a bunch of pairs. Um, like all of their stores, um, APB, I'm on year, social status, all of their stores are getting pairs, and they've made emphasis on the fact that it's going to be all of them. They're also releasing the Jordan 5s first come, first serve as well, right? What do you think about the LeBron Miami's twice dropping tomorrow? I don't wear LeBrons. I never have. I never liked LeBron, so I never even wore his shoes. But even back when we was on that hooping phase, the KDs, the Kobe's, the LeBrons, never liked them. Never liked them. And as far as I was concerned, they never really did well, unless we're going like back to LeBron 8s or 9s. I can't even really remember. So yeah, it's something else I want to talk about too. There is a Jordan store that is opening in Philadelphia. Jordan store, Philadelphia. I can't spell, okay? All right, boom. Jordan Brand opens its first U.S. World of Flight flagship retail experience in Philadelphia. What to know? So it says the Jordan Brand is opening its first, in Philadelphia and enduring a hotbed of hoops, heritage, and community with deep, long-standing connections to brand and its values. World of Flight Philadelphia represents Jordan's brand's pinnacle retail concept, showcasing premium product collections, styling, storytelling, and experiences in a warm, soulful space that serves as a vibrant tribute to local basketball culture. The new World of Flight is Jordan Brand's sixth flagship retail location and the first ambitious plan to grow the Jordan Brand retail experience in the U.S. with the additional World of Flight locations planned in key cities across the country. The storefront will open October 10th in the city's historic district. Okay. So they're not saying really what's going to be there. I know a couple of dudes is out there right now, just to see what they're going to release. I wonder if they, release some heat. Not going to hold you. I want to see if they release some good heat. But yeah, that's all that's going on this week to cover this week. It's kind of a little packed. There's also some New Balance. We're going to talk about them. What do you think? Do you think that the files this weekend will see it? Yep. Are you feeling the Air Max 95s that's dropping? The Yard Runners colorways, the HBCU colorways. I don't like Air Max 95s. If I did, I probably would like them. But at the same time, my HBCU is not on the list. So I don't think I would rock anybody else's HBCU. The yard runners are not that bad. I think I'm gonna pass October and focus on getting something I missed earlier this year. Exactly. Exactly. That's kind of where everybody's mindset is. I seen this dude on Twitter here went back and got the I think he got the Black Awakes. And then somebody else went back to get the Dawn I'm on year fives. So yeah, that's kind of why people are focused on. I'm focused on trying to find me some Shatterback boards or some Fire Reds for the low. If you was on my TikTok story today, you seen that I posted that they had $175 Fire Red fives on Woodstack. I just didn't have my size. I would have went ahead and copped because 175 is the cheapest price that I've seen so far, and I would have went ahead and cop. You in Houston? Yeah, I'm in Houston. You can see the premium goods towel that's back there. Those pink fives might be a cop. Definitely cop those pink fives if you want those. Cause I cannot say without a doubt that those are, just gonna sit. I don't know how that is gonna turn out because I don't think that all the info is out there as far as stock is concerned. I don't think there's as much stock as people think in that shoe. So going back to Soul Retrievers, going back to this calendar, main thing that we have is pretty quiet until you get to the Jordan 5s, and it's still kind of quiet then. A lot of people don't want those. Do you think the Pharrells will have resale value? Do I think? Come on now. Look, let me show you. Yes, they're going to have resale value. And a lot of people were testing the waters with the first pair, with the orange pair. A lot of people didn't want to pay that $300 tax on the orange pair, but like big sizes are going for $1,000. The last sale, which was, can y'all sign me in? Y'all not gonna sign me in. Fine. I'll leave it to y'all. But the last sale on a size 10 was $1,789. So when we're talking about taxes and all of that good stuff, people are paying about $2,000 for that shoe. If we're looking at the green versions right now, they're going for about the same price. No pairs are really out in circulation, so they don't have any last sales. That's the thing about that. There's no real last sales, but honestly, with as scarce as they're finna be, if anything is only dropping on the Confirmed app and only in mom and pop stores, it's green. It's green. Outside of the files this weekend, I'm just waiting on the taxes next month. Yep, that's a lot of people. The black pair is doing well, and the green pair is doing well too. If you want to know which one will do the best, I say that the black pair is probably going to do the best between the green and the black pair, for sure. That's just me. If I can get my hands on a pair, that would be lovely. Let's go ahead and pay rent for the next month. Why not? Why not? Would love to. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be going after them. Saving my money right now for the amazing shoes in November. November packed like that, y'all. Well, November is packed like that because Black Friday and yeah, all the Christmas shopping. Yeah, y'all right. I'm thinking about all the stuff that's dropping in November now. I'm trying to get the taxis early. Yeah, I know somebody that's selling taxis early, like a 8 and an 8.5. I think she said she wanted $330 for them. H-Town Kicks was selling some early. Taxis are just a nice shoe. Okay, yeah, so boom. Also, somebody asked me about the Infinite 17s. Infinite Archive 17s, right? Those are going to drop on October 17th. My friend's birthday. Going to drop on October the 17th. I think that they did these shoes a disservice by not giving them the suitcase. But I mean, at the same time, retail isn't what it was, because retail that's on here on Soul Retriever is not true. They assumed that the retail price was going to be $305 or something, but it's not. But the problem is you're paying about $240, but if you're getting it shipped and you're not picking them up, they're trying to charge you $30-$40 for shipping, so you do end up paying close to $300 for them. Resale price on them is not too crazy. I don't know. Let's see. 8.5 is like 4 something. Big size is like 4 something too. So if you're paying $300, you're not really making that much. But I really think that they did these a disservice by not giving them that briefcase, man. That's what people want when they see those Jordan 17s. They want that briefcase. Me in particular, I was very disappointed that they didn't give the briefcase. They gave like a nice little packaging or whatever, but it's not the briefcase, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. What else? I'm gonna try to get those taxes early. Yeah, I don't blame you. So we got the Infinite Archives that's dropping on the 17th. If we're looking at the places that's actually going to be releasing those or the raffles, right now all we got is Infinite Archives that's dropping those. But I have heard that stores are going to get those pairs. We got some Pale Ivory Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s are a joke these days. We got the Family Affair 3s. No one's really paying attention to them. And then on October 29th, we have the Zion Voodoos. Let's talk about the Zions because y'all are all up in arms about these. Now, if we go to StockX and look at the Zions, just because a lot of people passed up, and I'm one of the people. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of not even going for the original Zions. These are the original Zions. They were literally. This is like the last shoe that dropped like the metallics. Nobody wanted them until right after they sold out. And right after they sold out, that price jumped like crazy and it never came down ever again. That was the Zions, and nobody expected it. Nobody expected it. People could have got their hands on pairs. I could have got my hands on pairs. It's not something that I wanted. I didn't know resale was going to take off like that. And initially, I didn't like them like personally either until I saw them on feet. When I saw them on feet, I was like, dang, okay, I see it. Y'all saw the vision, and I did not see them. But yeah, I don't know if it'll be the same thing for these blue ones, but I strongly doubt it. And let me explain to you why. Because right now, everything is being ran by stock. And there are a couple of places that are releasing these Zions. Let's go to the releases. Also, they're not going to show the releases on here. That's okay. I know some of the releases. The Zions are right now loaded up on JD Sports. The Zions are loaded up on JD Sports right now on the JD Sports calendar. Let's go to the JD Sports calendar. We're gonna get into it. October 29th. Boom. Big Kids Air Jordan Zion Williams Retro 1 Men's Air Jordan Zion Williamson Retro 1 Low. Zions are literally dropping on JD Sports. They're dropping on Chic. They're dropping on JD's getting them. If you on my YouTube, you can see how I put it up on the JD Sports calendar. JD Sports is getting the Zions. Somebody else is getting the Zions. If I'm not mistaken, Hibbit is getting the Zions. Matter of fact, there's a way I can just go to Twitter and they'll talk about all the people that's getting them. Uncle Chrissy was talking about it on his Twitter, and people was upset because they was like, oh, he only talking about resale. So he basically said JD Sports getting these, it's gonna tank. It's gonna tank like crazy. It's too wide of a release, honestly. It's extremely too wide of a release, and JD Sports isn't the only place that's getting them. Let's see, Champs has loaded them up. So Foot Locker, Champs, all of those people, they're going to have those as well. And they're probably going to have the online raffle to them. And they might have some first come, first serve. But they're looking to be that's Will Ride. Like once you involve Flex Stores and JD Sports, it's kind of a donezo. Not going to hold you. But yeah, let me check out Hibbit. Yeah, I don't know if Hibbit's going to have them, but I feel like Hibbit's going to have them as well. So this sitting right now, well, actually there's like a bid on a size 8.5. Well, there's a ask for 871, but there's no sales on it from what I see. The last sale was $500. That's what it says. And I don't know what size it is because I'm not logging in at the moment. But yeah, Zions are not going to do what y'all think Zions are going to do. Zions are not going to be like those brown ones. Colorways matter, y'all. Colorways matter big time. That brown olive fall colorway compared to this blue and gray hits totally different. It's going to be something extremely different. It's not going to be the same thing. So I definitely will say don't expect these to do what the OGs did. This is why it's important to always grab what it is that you want to grab, because you can't expect the same thing to happen twice. You can't expect lightning to strike twice. So I definitely say grab what you want when you want. And just like I made that video today, like there's going to be a lot of people who are looking back at certain shoes and like, dang, I wish I would have copped them. This is going to be one of them. The Zion not loaded to Hibbit. Okay. I wonder if like Shoe Palace will get them too. I think the colorways are nice. It all depends on how you put the fit together. Most definitely. I don't think that the Zions are just awful. I just don't think that they're gonna perform as far as resale wise to the first one, to the OGs. I think that people are gonna regret not copying these Nigel ones for sure. Cause even I was dogging them Nigels until I got them in hand. They're gonna regret the Nigels. They're gonna regret not copying the Nigels. They're gonna regret not copying the fire red fives. People are gonna regret not going back and trying to cop these steel tens. The steel tens was going for like $400 and dogging. The steel tens is going for like $400 that week of release, and right now they're back in the 300 range. You might can get them for like 285 locally if you talk somebody down, but if you really wanted them steel tens, go ahead and grab them, cause we got some more that's dropping. Shadow tens is dropping. It's gonna be the same story over and over again. People are gonna regret those. People are definitely gonna regret the shadow backboards. Matter of fact, let me see what shadow backboards are going for on the resale market, cause gosh, ooh, they low. Okay. Size 8 is 137. Because honestly, if they run out of shoes, they need to go ahead and put these in the shadows already causing problems. I'm already knowing. Because they not finna get shipment. Shipment is finna be exactly how it was on the steels. I'm just patiently/impatiently waiting on Shatterback boards and the Fire Red 5s to go down. And I really got to be weary when it comes to Fire Red 5s. Now, if I type in Fire Red 5s, I can still go online and find my Fire Red 5s in a size 7. I know right now they got a couple spots that actually still have them. Dick's Sporting Goods still have them in a size 7, 7.5. All of those. Shout out to 171 right now. Exactly. And I don't... I need them to be $100. I'm not gonna hold you. Run me 100. Went back for the fire reds, just needed the grapes. Run me 100, man. I'm doing what you saying. I'm waiting. Yeah. If it gets sticky, I'm gonna let you know. But every now and then I check spots to make sure that they're still sitting on certain sites just in case. And then today when they dropped at a place called Woodstack and they dropped for 175. They just didn't have our size. I wish they had our size. But the way these grapes are still sitting in the stores, you just can't convince me that I need to go ahead and buy the fire reds right now. I can wait. I'm gonna wait. But yeah, y'all, that's October releases. It's not too many October releases. It's gonna be just bumping like that. They saying that the Chase Bees got pushed back. So, I mean, if you want to, we can go ahead and slide on into November, honestly. We can give November a glimpse because that's when the real heat start popping. I'm starting to see. Holiday season is when everything is actually dropping now. October's going to be probably one of the driest months that we have this entire year. So, let's slide to November, all right? So, we got the cozy Jordan 4s that's dropping. I don't see these doing too crazy, but I think they might be a nice little shoe. Cozy Jordan 4s, they're gonna be dropping. It's gonna be the first drop that we have in the month of November. Let's see what the date is. The date for those is going to be November 1st. So coming through swinging November 1st, then November 8th. We're going to have those Taxi 12s. The retail for the Taxi 12s are going to be $215 right now. I don't think they're going to do nothing. Yeah, I don't think the Cozy 4 is going to do anything either. A lot of people already got full size runs of those. But yeah, we got the Taxi 12s that's dropping on November the 8th. One thing about me and some 12s, I'm going to sell some 12s. Every single time I'm going to sell some 12s, especially a 12 that's like this. This is the blueprint. The streets love 12s. The hood loves 12s. So that's going to be a good drop. I'm going to have my pre-orders open for those. Yeah, taxis are going to be a really, really, really nice drop. I can't wait to see the quality on these. And I need to go ahead and secure my men's pair. Then we got one of the many Jordan 11s that we're going to have this year towards holiday season. We have the Jordan 11 Pearls. These are all white. It's like real washed out white and some gray. And they're a women's pair. Retailing at $235. Y'all know exactly what those are going to do. See. Ain't nobody paying $235 for no women's Jordan 11. As soon as Jordan Brand actually understands that, then maybe we would be better off. Then boom, we got the Jordan 10 Shadows. They're dropping on November the 19th. Their retail is going to be $210. I see this as a number. You go to PV. Oh no, dear, I graduated. From PV. What? Gosh. What's this year? 2025. I graduated 3 years ago. Graduated with a computer engineering degree. I am a proud PV graduate. I miss a homecoming this year though. Gosh. But yeah, I went to PV. I don't trust StockX though. Y'all little side conversation is hilarious. I've been looking at it from time to time. Cozy Forest, I want those in my YouTube chat. I graduated from Alcorn. We played y'all Saturday. If we talking football, we had to have won, right? Because I just looked at our record. For some reason, our football team is actually doing somewhat decent this year, and they never were when I was there. We went to the games for the band. But apparently, they have like the best record in SWAC right now, which is insane to me. Yeah, y'all beat us. Yeah, I'm surprised myself. We used to go to the basketball games deep, but we ain't never really go to the football games. Not for the football team, because we kind of knew we was gonna lose. We've been going for the band. I missed out on the Cave Stones. So they still on the shelves. Every day I go to the stores, and I went to go check out a couple of stores in Dallas too. I got that video that's gonna drop. When I was in Dallas this past weekend, they still there. They're all still there. Fire Red's still there. Where are they? JD Sports. JD Sports has the most that I've seen. K-Stones are nice because I need a size 12. JD Sports. And even if I look them up right now, hold it. K-Stone 4. Look like they own Hibbett. Look like they own Nike. I bet he can find them online. One thing about it. Okay, so they got 11.5 on Nike, but they don't have that. They don't have that 12. The Sporting Goods got a 10. Look like Champs got a 12. Did I lie? Oop, no, they're not there. Hibbett. Let's see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm seeing 11. I'm seeing 11.5, but I'm not seeing no 12. Huh. Interesting. Sheik probably does have it. Sheik be the last people to have it, or WSS. Yeah, Sheik has it, and Sheik might also have like in store. 12 always gonna go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking online right now, and Cave Stones are available on Sheik. You spell Sheik SHIEKH. I'm trying to see if the Gallo has them. They don't want to let me live. Houston. Come on now. Shatterback Boys needs to go on sale. Yeah, they're dragging it. They have them. I seen them, but I didn't care if they had a 12. No, the Gallo does not have a 12. Neither does Sharpstown. Sharpstown only got a 9.5, and Gallo only has a 13. They don't have a 12. But they're out there. Like, you can just order them bad boys. And I would also check WSS. Let's see. Yeah, WSS has some. I wonder if it'll let me see if they in store, though. Check store. 77028. Sure. Check stock. No results. They acting like they don't have. But, I mean, you can buy them online. I'm looking for K-Stones or the Cements. Now, White Cements, I'm not going to hold you. White Cements have been restocking like crazy on Shoe Palace. But, White Cements, when I've been going to the stores, then White Cements ain't on the shelves no more. I'm not going to hold you. You're going to have to order them if you want the White Cements. They're not really in the stores anymore. Yeah. Ice Cement 4s, you might have waited a little too long to grab those. Yeah. Yeah. You might have waited too long to grab those white cement 4s on there. But I think they on Shoe Palace. Let me see. Let me not get your hopes up because it might just be grade school. That's what it is. It's only grade school. What about the Olympic sixes? Oh no, them gone. And this is from somebody who been looking for some Olympic sixes. Olympic sixes is gone. I've been looking to try and cop me some Olympic sixes in a men's size 7. Still have yet to actually be able to grab. So, no. But to get through the rest of the calendar, we had those Shadow 10s that's dropping in November. What else is dropping in November? We got the Black Cats that's dropping on November 28th. I told y'all, them Black Cats, I don't see it. And I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to make money during my birthday month, right before Christmas. I really hope I'm wrong. But, nah. I think they gonna sit. I'm not gonna hold you. I think they're gonna sit. And then you got the Fragments that's supposed to be dropping in November as well, which is crazy. Fragments is nothing that you need to get bent about at all. I'm hearing that more stores are gonna get these. So at first it was looking like no stores was getting them, and the managers and the employees was really thinking they wasn't getting them because the release was down or right around the corner. And but now they're saying that they should be getting these Fragment Travis Scott's. I'm not really too pressed about them. If I can snag a pair, that would be lovely. We shall see. And then we got December stuff that's dropping. But yeah, y'all, that is the October releases and the November releases. My recommendations for these months is to be scoping out those shoes that you've been wanting for a while that you wasn't able to get, or being too overwhelmed by all the drops that's actually happening and you not being able to cop anything that's actually dropping. Watch them gonna be a 2-pair cop for people. The Black Cats, I can see. I can see people trying to cop the Black Cats twice to keep one on ice, because the leather on those black suede pairs be so trash. I would want to have 2 pairs too. Not gonna hold you. I would need to have 2 pairs. People still asking me for the 3s. True. Only shoes I want in December is the 8s and the Gammas. Y'all did see those Bug Bunnies. Y'all keep them Gammas though. But yeah, y'all, I just came on here to hop up on here real quick. It's been a while since I hopped on here for a live, especially to talk about all the drops. And I went ahead and I live streamed on YouTube as well, so that we can go ahead and get all of these October drops out of the way. And then we slid into the November drops as well. How do you feel about the Taxi 12s? I have a Taxi 12 pair, and it's time for me to get another one because those are going to come apart. Yes, H. John Kicks is the plug. What you talking about? You need to follow her on Instagram and on TikTok. She gets the pairs early. I get my pairs on release day, but she ain't gonna have them pairs before. All the Chicago lows dropping in November or this month. Before I get off of here, let me go ahead and answer that question for you. Because I didn't even Chicago 1 lows. A lot of people are happy about that big check that's gonna be on them. Chicago, they're dropping in November 15th. Yeah, November 15th, they have the big Nike check that everybody's excited about. I didn't go over those. I actually didn't go over those. November 15th is when they're dropping, and they're going to have the big Nike check. I think people are going to treat them the exact same way that they treated the Rookie of the Years, the Obsidians, and the Mochas. They're not going to grab them, but then they're eventually going to disappear. Because if you look now, the only thing you can still get is Rookie of the Year. It's not going to hold you. And you might see some Obsidians in some grade school versions, but those Mocha 1 lows are gone. I already followed you on Instagram. Look for a follow on Instagram. Okay. But yeah, that is the drops that's dropping in October, and we got some November drops too. But there are a lot of shoes that's missing, and that's why I titled my YouTube, there are missing shoes, because what happened to the Terror Squads? Where are the Chase B's that's supposed to be dropping? We already know that the Travises got pushed back, but where are all these shoes that we're supposed to be getting? Where can I get a real pair of Yeezy slides? I told you, go to Yeezy.com. Go to Yeezy.com. They are selling $20 Yeezy slides. Or you can go to Shoebecker. Shoebaker has actually legit stuff, and like they're selling their stuff on TikTok right now, but they're $20 on Yeezy. And soon, Aranda, soon, I should be having my $20 worth for it. Yes, y'all. Yes, if y'all have not been looking at my TikTok or my YouTube, they are $20 at Yeezy.com. Hold up, let me pull up the site so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Yeezy right now has a bunch of their stuff on here for the low. A bunch of their product on here for the low. They have it was looking like they have the pure slides. They have the soot slides. I have the brown ones. And then they had the black ones. All $20. Why? Because when Adidas separated from Yeezy and Kanye and all of that, they tore the brand apart. They didn't want to be tied with them anymore. They had so many pairs that were still produced, and they needed to get rid of those pairs some kind of way. So yeah. And if y'all don't believe it, I'm the test dummy for y'all. I'm the test dummy because my pair is supposed to be coming in. I got a shipping notification. Now, I didn't think I was going to get this pair until next year, but I got a shipping notification and they said that they're in Houston already. So sometime this week I should be getting that pair, and I am hopping up on TikTok, and I'm going to hop up on YouTube as well and unbox those live so that y'all can see, because I'm hearing that, yeah, and I want to talk about sizing too, because I went ahead, I think I got my actual size 7 to see how they fit, because I know sometimes my 7s fit perfectly, or sometimes you need it to size up. It's always sticky with them. So we're gonna find out if you need it to size up or not. I will be everybody's test dummy. I promise. I'll be everybody's test dummy. I don't know. So what I did, I went ahead and I think I got my size 7. Because I can fit my size 7, and if not, I know somebody that I can give it to if it fits like a size 6. So I'm everybody's test dummy. That size 7 is going to come in. We're going to see if that size 7 actually fits me. If not, then they're going to go to somebody else. And I'm going to let y'all know live exactly how they're fitting, exactly how they're coming in, because people have been saying those are not real Yeezy slides, and those are not actual Adidas, and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. I ordered from legit Yeezy website when it all dropped that night. So we're gonna see when they all come in. It's $20, and I can play with the little $20 just to give y'all the 411 on what's actually going on. So I cannot wait for that pair to get in. I thought they actually delivered today, but it was a different free sample. Somebody in the chat said, have you ever shopped on Kicks Crew? No. I don't know if Kicks Crew actually has like an actual storefront, but I only be buying shoes off of retail stores, and I don't really know much about Kicks Crew having like a storefront or anything like that. So no, I've seen them on Shop. I've seen them on Shop app a bunch, but I've never bought from them because I'm not sure if they're like actually legit. But yeah, y'all, that wraps up another video. I will be back here this week with those Yeezy slides for y'all. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share out the video. I'll see y'all later on this week. D for work out.